What's up guys, it's your boy Slade here, and today we're going to be changing the transmission fluid on my 2011 Hyundai Sonata, so let's get into this. I probably should have done this a long time ago. I think I read somewhere that the transmission fluid on this car never needs to be changed. I don't believe that. So I am running at, you guys are going to laugh at me, close to 150,000 miles, I think 160,000 miles. Engine swap, got to replace engine, not a replace transmission. So I believe I'm still running the same transmission fluid from 10 years ago. Yeah, fancy that. I'm kind of kicking myself right now. I should have done this a long time ago. I always tell you guys, take care of your car, keep your fluids changed. I had complete FUBAR in this one, and I should have gotten this done a long time ago. So let's go through what we're gonna need here to get this done. This is a necessity. I should have got this a long time ago. So I'll put this down to absorb any leakage or spillage from underneath the car. Also got a siphon hose and the fluid itself. Now, the Hyundai Sonata runs a Dexron 6. We can see right here. This is recommended for that. We'll go through the steps on how to get that done. So let me get the car jacked up and I'll see you up underneath. You want to make this as level as possible because the check valve to actually gauge how much transmission fluid you need to replace needs to be level. So I do have it level-ish. If we take a look at the other side, I removed the driver's side wheel just because it made it easier for me to get up underneath the car with my oil, with my pans here. There's my transmission. I don't know exactly how much is in here or if this is going to be big enough. I guess I should probably get the bigger one just in case. I can't imagine there's too much in here, so I got my bigger one up here just in case. Alright, so I got that underneath. Now, I'm going to move this out the way because if we take a look, this is where the fluid's going to drain from. That bolt right there is going to come out. And then the check valve, you take a look, it's actually in the front right there. That's where we're going to unscrew that. The process to get this done is not a clean process at all. It's actually a lot messier than doing an oil change because you need to let this stuff drip in order to determine how much you need to refill back into the transmission. I don't know, I guess they couldn't figure out a better way of doing this. There's no dipstick for this. I've seen a couple of different ways to actually replace the transmission fluid. This one seems the simplest, just doing it from underneath the car. There is another valve at the top underneath the hood, but I'm not going to mess with that one. So I'm just going to stick with this one right here. It's more, the top one I think more or less acts like a air release. So make the fluid drain out a lot quicker. So for this one, we're just going to unscrew that bolt right there and remove the check valve, and you know, that should be it. Now this bolt right here is a pretty hefty boy, so this one is going to take a 24mm socket, and I'm just going to crack it loose. I'm not going to take it off all the way because as soon as I do, it's just going to start draining out. So I'm going to crack this loose, and then I'm going to remove the check valve so that this drains properly. Right there, just like that. Now if we take a look right here, we can actually see that the check valve opening, the release for that, actually fits a regular ratchet. So you're just going to take the end of the ratchet right here, fit it into it, and just turn it. Alright, now that'll just pop right off. Now I'm just going to unscrew the rest of this bolt right here. But imagine this actually is an easier process than doing a regular oil change because you don't need to fiddle with the oil filter, which should make it a lot easier It's just getting it refilled with the transmission fluid. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. All right, so this is gonna come out. Eee. That should not be that black. It should be kind of reddish. So yeah, I'll let this sit, let it drain out. But you can see there actually is a lot of metal shavings on this bolt, this magnetic bolt right here. So we're just gonna clean that off. It actually doesn't seem to be that much dripping, and I probably could have used my smaller pan. I didn't need to use this big one. Yeah, I think regular mechanic would charge like $80 to actually, $80-something to get the transmission fluid changed out. All right, so I got the bolt cleaned off, got the washer cleaned off. Now we'll just put that back. Let that sit. When I'm ready to put that back on. All right, so now the trans fluid seems to be emptied out, so I'm gonna put that bolt back on. I'm gonna use this siphon hose right here to replace the transmission fluid, and you can see this is actually kind of red. So the trans fluid is actually supposed to be pretty damn red. Probably a better way of doing this, but I'm an idiot, so. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start the car, get the transmission going, and I will continue filling up some more of the trans fluid while all of that is into the circulation of the transmission. Keep filling it until it starts leaking while the car is on, and then I'll take the hose out and replace the check valve, and we should be done. All right, so now we got the transmission fluid changed, and that was simple enough to do. Made a mess for my first time because I got trans fluid everywhere, so I just got to wipe that up. That's it for the fluid change. So you guys stay tuned for more, because I'm actually in the process of getting the car tuned with Lap 3 tuning. I'm having a little bit of issue with the program, with the new ECU that they sent me. I'm running into some issues with the TCU. So I'm going to change out one of the modules. It's a I'm getting a trans range sensor issue, and the gears are clunking. They're not activating in the right gears when I start the car and when I'm shifting. So one fix is to change out the neutral, yeah, I forgot the name of the damn part, but I ordered it from Hyundai. Hopefully that will be the fix, and if it is, then my baby will be tuned here, running on a tuned ECU. So you guys stay tuned for that. So, and I'm also redoing my driveway, going to extend it from here all the way to my backyard. I'm going to build a 10 by 20 foot tent, also a carport tent, so I could drive my car back here. Gotta clean up all this. Drive my car back here, and I could work on my car, install some lights in there so I could work in the dark. Also going to put in some heat for the winter time, and a portable AC floor mounted AC unit for the summertime too. So it's going to be kind of dope. We're going to leave it right here. Check me out in the next episode as we change out that one module there for the trans range sensor. After that, the next couple of videos will be videos on me tuning the getting the tune installed for Kakashi here. So I'm looking forward to that. So you guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Got any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. Also check out my Instagram page. I post daily on there as well, so you guys can check that out. Some of the images that I have of the car and all types of good stuff from my crew. We get into a lot of shenanigans, so it's a lot of fun. So stay tuned for more. As always, you guys like and subscribe to the video. Be true to yourself, love what you do what you love, take care of your beard, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I wasted a ton of fluid here. I just sweep it under my wife's car.